The 80s, a time of great music, great cartoons, great horror movies, and big hair. Yes, we're talking about Trolls, but no, we're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, honestly, these came out in 1993, but we're still going to consider them with their origin as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as an 80s type toy. This is definitely an oddity, an interesting crossover between the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and the very popular Troll dolls. So we're going to go through each of these guys, talk about them, talk about the crossover, and at the end, I'm going to have a bonus figure to share with you from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that I hope you like. Be right back. So I'd like to send a shout out to my friend Kyle, who, yes, I know I'm Captain Kyle, but there are other Kyles. But he lent me these. He still has the boxes. He's had these for years. He's a big Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, and he thought these would be great to share with you guys. So if you're not familiar with these particular toys, they are very neat, and I'm going to go through them, as I said, one by one. We're going to start with my favorite, Raphael.
Come on, how do you guys expect to beat me?
So as you can see, he's got really big hair. I would say the hair takes up, well, he would be half as tall without the hair. So posability on these guys, I mean, at the time, pretty much you can kind of bend his feet. He can't do a lot of ninja moves. His arms can go back and forth. He doesn't bend at the elbow other than the bend that's already there. He does come with these two prehistoric looking sais, and they're kind of jagged, so I don't know if they would work quite so well. He's also got his pizza belt already on, and he comes with a couple other weapons. One is this wonderful axe, so I don't know why he needs it because he's already got weapons in both hands, but they gave him an extra axe. He also gave him a club, which apparently is lost somewhere in somebody's basement, or who knows where it is. But it's a very cool figure. The hair just really does it for me. Again, if you're a big fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, these might be fun to track down and add to your collection. I haven't even looked at eBay, so I don't know how much they go for. You can remove, obviously, his size and put in an axe, so, you know, this would totally be against the parents wanted for the second live-action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, because they didn't like all the weapons. So that's why they used things like sausages and bread and... Anyways, moving on. We have Donatello, who comes with not one, but two bow staffs. Again, this purple hair, you know, it's a choice, definitely a choice.
It's a Kodak moment.
And with these two bow staffs, he can definitely, well, I have enough trouble handling one, so I don't know how he's actually gonna do that. Figure eights with two. He also comes with a club, and he's supposed to come with this weird knife. Looks like something you hold in your fist, has a big blade on the end, and you really... Is that what we want our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to have? As an example to the kids, do we really want them to like kill people? Yes, apparently that is the answer. Of course, if you're familiar with the original black and white Eastman and Laird Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comics, they were much more violent and deadly to the foot. But yeah, similar posability on this guy. The club is kind of spiky, so, you know, not quite a Lucille, but he can definitely take care of Abraham and Glenn. Then we have Mike, or, well, they call him Turtle Troll Mike, but we know he is Michelangelo.
God, I love being a turtle!
And he's got two sets of trollish, they're supposed to be nunchucks, I guess. I mean, it's got the handles and this weird chain. They don't exactly quite work like nunchucks, but you get the idea. It's kind of very primitive nunchucks. This guy is complete. He comes with a dagger for disemboweling his enemies, and a grappling hook type thing for climbing walls or disemboweling his enemies. One of the two. Or, you know, he can do both. So if you want to take away that and give him a little dagger, he can smack you across the face with his nunchucks, and then he can, you know, relieve you of your guts. The orange hair, very fun. And yeah, again, posability, not a lot. Oh, and he has his pizza belt. Moving on to our final contestant, Leo.
Are you crazy?
And he's got these not very sharp swords. They kind of look a little bent because they've been in the box for a long time. But yeah, they look more like practice swords. So, you know, getting away from the whole disemboweling your enemies, blue hair that matches his tablecloth very well. So in addition to his two kind of wimpy swords, he's got this mace that can really make someone's day very unpleasant, and a hook, which, you know, when he decides that he's tired of his swords not doing the job, he can use it to, you know, rip someone's face off. You know, as turtles do. So they're trolls, they're turtles, they're turtle trolls, they're very cool. And for someone who is a TMNT fan, you may want to add them. They're definitely a conversation starter and mixes two very popular toy lines together, merges them. But wait, there's more. I did promise a bonus. So we have these wonderful guys, and they did not make, to my knowledge, you can correct me if I'm wrong, a Splinter with troll hair. That would be hilarious. Oh, I made a funny. But they did make, in 1992, the movie star version of Splinter. So this is quite interesting. He does not have any of the accessories. He came with a whole bunch. But what's interesting about this particular version, he's one of the few, if not the only one, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I am by no means an expert in all the toys that they put out for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But this one is furry. You can actually pet him. He's got fur all on his legs and woohoo, up his tunic. Sorry there, Splinter. And, you know, on his head and his arms. The hands and feet are just plastic, as is the tail. But he's a very cool version of Splinter. Came out in 1992. He's considered the movie star version, so I imagine they made him sometime after TMNT 2, the live action, and, you know, the okay one after the really good one before the really bad one. But there you have it, his posability. You know, you can move his legs, he can sit down around a campfire, he can move his arms. He is wearing a tunic with a belt. He's apparently an orange belt. I'd think he'd be a black belt, but I guess they don't count belts. JCPenney. There you have it, Toy Oddities, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Trolls, and the movie star furry version of Splinter. Now, you can't get these on Amazon, or if you do, they're like, well, it's possible, but they're gonna be expensive. You could probably more likely to find them on eBay. I put a link in the description to eBay to help you search for these guys. One for, of course, the Turtle Trolls, and the other for the movie star. You know, I'm with a movie star. I'm kind of starstruck. Splinter. I hope you enjoyed this journey back in time to the time of Turtles and Trolls. While you're debating whether or not you need this hairstyle, and, you know, in these colors, maybe all 4 of them at once, you can check out some other videos over here. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. You know, all the normal YouTube stuff. We will see you next time, and as always, have fun and good hunting.